Okay, I'm doing a reading on Citrus's health right now, and I'm still in the weird arrangement, so I'm not back in my normal spot, so just be kind to me. I don't know. There was a picture in here. I put it behind my crystals. I don't know what else to do. I'm losing my mind. It's like either barking chihuahuas or Sparky's totally stressed out because he doesn't like all the chihuahua energy, and like, I don't even know. So anyways, this is a reading on Citrus's health, okay? So let's just see what we come up with. Ooh, okay. So as the first card, we have death, which obviously doesn't mean that. It just means this is actually the vital force. I had Aurea help me come up with a spread. So it's a 7-card spread with 2 other shadow cards. So the first card is death, which is or the first position, I should say, is his vital force. So he's just really going under a major transformational time. His, vitality is down. I just feel like this is close, like his body's going through a lot of transformation. So the next one is body symptom. And we have 9. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I might have to move that out. We have 9 of Cups. Let me show you the card. 9 of Cups, but it's reversed. So, not good. Not good. Yeah, I mean, that's like just maybe overindulging. I'm sure he's not the type of person who takes care of himself, He's not the type of person, if they're like, you need to be careful, he's like, okay. He's like doubling down on grossness. But also it could be the medicine that he's on having an adverse effect on his liver, like really, overwhelming his body. Just all the years of everything sort of catching up to him. Everything's kind of weakening. But, a lot of times when you're going through something health related, one of the biggest problems, and I learned this with my friend who was fighting breast cancer and then my brother, is the side effects of what you're doing to fix the bigger problem. And a lot of people don't think about that, but that's what usually gets people. So, all right, the next position is hidden weaknesses, and this is Knight of Wands. Hidden weaknesses. Maybe I should put that one up there. I'm not sure how I'm doing this. I'm just winging it. Okay. Well, this is a very, what do you call it? A very impatient knight. He's probably dealing with, sleeplessness and temper tantrums, maybe. There's a lot of big things happening quickly. It's just like, it's not simple. It's like, yeah, I would say it's like he used to be able to do that. People like that always seem to win in life because they're always able to do it. They somehow do it. Everything happens to them and they're always able to fix it. But the thing is, we all have our time when the time's up. We all, where this doesn't work anymore, where all the little quick fixes and everything, they just don't work anymore. So that's one of his hidden weakness, I would say, is that there's just a lot of erraticness going on with trying to get his health in order and all of that. Okay, public mask. We have 8 of Pentacles. Remember the beekeeper? 8. Why is that not in focus? Hi. What's happening right now? There you go. 8 of Pentacles, but this was reversed. So it's, big time, because this is like a hard worker. See her like working hard and she's holding a pentacle. And it's just, he's not really, he looks like he's just sloppy. He's messing up on a lot of things. He's, just cutting corners. He's just not really doing a good job. And not that he ever really was, but I feel like holding up his image is getting harder and harder, because this is the public mask position. And so it's like trying to act like, oh, he's this great guy and he's in great condition. He's sitting down at all the times he's speaking. He's hiding his hands. He just doesn't, they're not doing that great of a job. Granted, It might not be easy, but, you know, still. And then, let's see, what's our next position? Event horizon. Ooh, the Fool. Okay, but it's reversed. The Fool reversed. There you go. I don't know if this is a good idea for this spread to have it like this, but yeah, even more like just recklessness. I mean, the Fool in, you know, reversed is like, you know, the Fool, see, chihuahuas. Oh my God, I am so sick of dogs barking. My dogs are silent. I'm not used to this shit. Okay, anyways, you know, if the Fool were upright, that would be like the journey, you know, that just serendipitous journey. What's happening to my camera? Okay. But it being upside down reversed is, you know, more like what happens is not good. You know, like a misstep or accidents or health collapse, just being very reckless. And sorry, I'm trying to make it so it's like, this is just crazy. I'm trying all these different things and it's not working. But yeah, so that's what I think that one is there. The next card is the Catalyst. And for that, ooh, okay, we have Strength card. So, all right. So the Catalyst is that someone is close to him. How does Aurea call this? What external factor, stress, meds, or event may trigger a decline or change? Okay. So, wait. I didn't read the one before. The near-term shift in his health directory, days to weeks. Oh, so this is saying, the Fool in that position is saying there's going to be a misstep. Something's going to happen. Like he's going to fall, or there's going to be something. And it says days to weeks. Days to weeks. So, the next one here, the Catalyst, is the Strength card. In this position, in this position, what external factor, stress, meds, or event may trigger a decline? Interesting. Okay, so let me just think about this. So there's someone, what I'm getting, it's very, I keep feeling like they're trying to make it look like he's stronger than what he is. And even with meds, I mean, I feel like they've been giving him like, some type of something to prop him up. You know what I mean? And I feel like that is not working. That trying to put forth that strong image is not good. And so I think by trying to act like he's stronger than what he is, he's pushing it. And not only will an accident, some type of misstep will happen here, but, you know, this is just the catalyst. Trying to act strong is what's going to be his undoing. And so let's see, the outcome is Queen of Swords. I'm liking that. Anything where there's a female woman card. This is where this phase of his health is most likely heading. Okay, so Queen of Swords. Let me think. So I think that this has to do with like telling the truth. It's something coming out. This is the sword of truth, you know. So maybe they finally are forced to, because of this misstep here, to tell us the truth in the next couple days or weeks. Oh my God, Chihuahua's driving me nuts. In the next couple days or weeks, them having to come forward and tell us the truth about something. I don't think they're going to tell us anything right away. Like that, I think that's the most irritating thing about it. Oh my God, hold on. Oh my God. I love these dogs, but I'm going crazy. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this would be the truth. They have to tell the truth. Or a woman breaks the silence or makes a mistake and accidentally tells us the truth. Something's going to come out that's going to reveal what's really going on with him. All right, let's get the extra layers, the under the deck and the shadow card. Okay, so now let's look at the under the deck Six of Cups. It's nostalgia. It's like the past is catching up with him. Karmic debts, you know, everything's kind of coming due. Or even maybe some of the health issues may have been inherited from his family. I'm thinking this thing keeps sticking to me. This is maybe a female doctor or someone, a woman makes a decision about coming out with the truth. I don't know. Look for that. We'll be looking for that, okay? But there's something I keep thinking about the Fool and the Death card here. And it feels like there's going to be some kind of sudden type of collapse. I really think that. Like something is going to, I still think something happened before. I think he's had a few incidences, which is why we see the IV bruising on his hand for entertainment purposes only. We're just speculating about citrus. But, and I do think that the people around are trying to hold up this image. But, you know, this is kind of all coming. That's what this, you know, that being there, being under the deck is, you know, and it's also, I don't know. Well, I'll hold off on that thought. Let's look at the shadow. I just picked this out of the middle of the deck. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is like a waiting. It's like, it's, you know, being patient. You plant the garden and you do all the things, and then you're just sort of waiting for it to, you know, the harvest to come to fruition. But it feels like maybe this is his team, and maybe it's the whole country and the whole world just watching, you know, just kind of being like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? But it is going to happen. That's a good thing, because that's inevitability. But it's also, you know, just the patiently watching. But so the 9 of Cups being in the position of where his body, this is, you know, failing organs, you know, is just, things are not looking good health-wise. But I think we all kind of knew that. And yeah, I would say that these two together is going to be something kind of sudden. Maybe even something kind of sudden in the next maybe couple weeks. I keep getting it's going to be September during the eclipses, because once I really locked in on the eclipses, I was like, why didn't I pull that in earlier? So definitely the eclipses. So anytime between now, and also, like I said, I think he's had many mini emergencies that could have been the end, but, you know, they were able to save him. And so I think the medicine, the propping him up, you know, who knows what they're giving him to keep him going, like to do, you know, long days and on flights. I think that's why he went to Alaska. I think because they had to land the plane, because it's not good for circulation problems and heart problems. So, yeah, so I think that his team is definitely waiting around, and waiting for him to, you know, I've been saying they've been preparing for this for a long time. They're not caught off guard. They knew all along, and they've always had this plan. They're ready, and don't think they're not ready. But I think that one thing that they can't control is how MAGA will receive him. You know, they can't control that. So, yeah. But look for this woman right here, whether it's a doctor or a person in his life who kind of speaks the truth, or maybe she's making decisions behind the scenes. I can't picture who that would be, though. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking Pam Bondi, Melania, but I don't know. I don't think any of them really like stand. Oh my God, these dogs. I don't think any of them really stand up to him like that. So I don't know. Yeah, I am getting, this could be Bondi, because this is also like the legal card. If she's going to be the one that announces when there's something kind of inevitable that happens, maybe something more serious. So anyways, we'll keep our eye out, but definitely plan on, you know, it's looking like it's going to be within the next couple weeks. And we have that first eclipse September 7th. So there you go. That's next Saturday. All right. Bye.